What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video on my channel Skotrix, and today as you can see we are back on NBA 2K21 for another build guide video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing y'all how to build the Steph Curry build. This build is amazing, it can shoot lights out, it has really good playmaking, and it can also defend and finish at the rim really well. So it's a really good all around guard build, very similar to Steph Curry. But now without any further ado, let's get right into the video here. Alright, so on this first screen, nothing really matters too much. The only thing that's important is you want your position to be point guard, your name, hand, jersey number, none of that matters. You can set that up however you want. Then go ahead and click continue. Now for the skill breakdown right here, you're going to want to go down to the perfectly balanced green and yellow one. This one right here, make sure you don't take this one that's a little bit more green than yellow. You want to make sure it's this one, the perfectly balanced green and yellow one. This is the best pie chart for this build. You're going to be able to do everything, and don't get too caught up on the stats right now because they're going to change a lot as we go through the next few slides. Almost all of them are going to get better, so just go ahead and confirm this one right here, green and yellow. Now for the physicals profile, you're going to want to take this top one right here, pure speed. This is the best one for any guard, the pure purple one right here, since you really don't need strength or vertical, so you're just going to want to make sure you're as fast as possible. So go ahead and confirm that one. Now for the attribute and badge distribution right here, first off for finishing, just leave close shot for now, max out driving layup and driving dunk. Then go down to shooting, max out mid-range, three-pointer, free throw, and then put your post fade up 2, so you get those 22 shooting badges. I'll show you guys how to put on the badges at the end of the video, but 22 will be the perfect amount of shooting badges for this build. You'll be able to shoot lights out, you won't be missing, you'll be really good. So yeah, 22 shooting badges. Then go down to playmaking right here, max out pass accuracy, ball handle, and then put up your post moves until you get 23 playmaking right there at 53 post moves. And again, 23 playmaking will be the perfect amount of playmaking badges for this build to do everything you need to be able to do. Then you can go down to defense, max out lateral and perimeter, max out steal, defensive rebound, and then get your block up until you get 7 defense badges, so right about here. So you'll have a 39 block, and then go all the way back up to close shot and put the rest of these attributes into close shot. And you should be good just like that. So 1 finishing badge, 22 shooting, 23 playmaking, and 7 defense. But you can see the attributes are really good all around, and they're only going to get better. So you should be able to do everything with this build just like Steph Curry. Really good all around build. Then you can go ahead and click continue. Now for the body shape, you can take whatever you want. It doesn't affect the build in any way, but I think closest to Steph Curry would probably be compact, so that's the one that I'm going to take for this build. But again, you could take whatever you want, doesn't affect the build at all. Now for the height, you're going to want to stay at 6'3". You could also go to 6'5", but you lose a little bit of speed, lose a little bit of ball handle. You don't really need that, so I'm just going to stay at 6'3" for this build. Keep the ball handle as high as possible, keep the speed as high as possible, and you'll still be good at everything else. So go ahead and confirm right here at 6'3". Now for the weight, you want to go all the way down to minimum right here, and then you can actually bring it up just 2 pounds right here, and you can see the only thing that changes from minimum to 172 is your strength goes up by 2, and then you can go ahead and bring it up by 2 pounds right here, and you can see the only thing that changes from minimum weight to 172 is your strength goes up by 1, so you might as well have it at 172. It's just a better version of minimum weight. You still get the maxed out acceleration and speed, so you're really good right here. 172 pounds, go ahead and confirm it right there. Now for the wingspan, you just want to go all the way down to minimum. You can see this gets your 3-pointer and your mid-range both up 4, which is really good. Like, your mid-range is basically max. The max that you can get in this screen is 95. So your mid-range is basically max, and your 3-pointer is also 91, which is amazing. Your ball handle is 88, and even though your defense stats go down a bit, they're still really good compared to what a lot of other offensive guards have on defense. Obviously, you're not going to have as good of defensive stats as like a lockdown, but they're still really good for a non-defense guard. So you should be good with all of these stats right here. Go ahead and confirm that at 75-inch wingspan. Now for the takeover, these are all 3 really good takeovers. It's really personal preference which one you want to take. If you think you're going to be shooting like fadeaways and stuff and leaning shots and all that, especially from the mid-range, then the shot creator takeover is the way to go. If you think you're mostly going to be shooting threes and you want to extend your range so you can shoot super deep threes or heavily contested threes, then the spot up shooter is probably going to be your takeover. And if you want to make really good passes to your teammates, always be dotting up your teammates and also taking ankles because they did buff this takeover, then take the playmaking takeover. They're all really good. I'm probably going to take the playmaking takeover, but they're all really good, all really similar to Steph Curry and what he does on the basketball court, but I'm going to take the playmaking takeover for this build. It's really depending on what your playstyle is. And as you can see right here, playmaking shot creator, shades of Steph Curry himself, Damian Lillard, and Jamal Murray. So there we go. Now I'm going to show you really quickly the final attributes and badges for this build. I recommend you stick around for this. It'll only take a minute or two, and hopefully it'll help you a lot with this build. But first right here we have the final attributes. You could pause the video right here and look at these, but they're all really good. Your speed will get up to 94 with a treadmill boost, remember that. So you'll be faster than just about every other guard in the game. Go ahead, continue. And now for the badges right here. First for finishing, it doesn't matter which one you take, either slithery or consistent, but I'm going to take slithery on bronze, and that should be good for finishing. Now for shooting, obviously you have a ton of shooting badges on this build. You're going to want corner specialist on gold, Deadeye on gold, hot zone hunter on Hall of Fame, range extender on Hall of Fame, flexible release on Hall of Fame, and then you could put difficult shots on Hall of Fame if you think you're going to be shooting fadeaways and stuff a lot. Definitely get that onto Hall of Fame, but if you don't think that's really what you're going to be shooting, put tireless on silver and volume shooter on silver, just like that. This is how I would recommend setting up the shooting badges for this game. I don't think green machine is a good badge. I know a lot of people like it. I think it's really overrated in this game. I think flexible is way better, so I recommend getting that on Hall of Fame over green machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and confirm this. Now for the playmaking badges right here, obviously you're going to want to get Hall of Fame Dimer, Handles for Days, Quick First Step, Floor General, and Unpluckable, just like that. And then with these last 3 badges, just get Ankle Breaker on bronze, Space Creator on bronze, and Tight Handles on bronze, just like that. So you unlock every animation that these have, except for the Hall of Fame Tight Handles animations, which are terrible anyways, and you don't want those. You just want all these badges on bronze, so you get all the good animations unlocked and all the bad ones stay locked. So go ahead and confirm that. Now for the defense badges right here, you're just going to want to get gold clamps, gold intimidator, and then bronze chase down, just like that. I know a lot of people say clamps and intimidator do nothing this year. They do help quite a bit. They don't do as much as last year. They got nerfed a little bit from last year, but they're still really good badges. And also having chase down on bronze will help you get chase down blocks, obviously, since you did upgrade your block a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm this. Just like that. And there you guys go. That's how you build the Steph Curry build in NBA 2K21. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you did, make sure you like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. I upload daily NBA 2K21 content, build guides, jump shots, tips and tricks, all of that. And I also stream on Twitch. I'll have the link to my Twitch down in the description. I really appreciate everybody who went to follow me over there. We're gonna have some lit streams coming up in the future, especially when next gen drops. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Alright, peace.